Hey boys and girls, this is JaRyCu here with episode number 4 of JaRyCu Plays Botania. Alright guys, so we have a little bit of a plan today and we're going to ad lib a little bit. I made a few changes. As in, you notice the torches are gone. We're now using floating flowers, the yellow ones in this case, as lighting. And you'll see in a little bit when it starts getting dark that they provide the same lighting that torches do. So I made a few of these and went around and stuck them around places. Also cleaned up our initial mana generating center. You notice all the stuff for the hydrangeas is gone. Because we're going to graduate to something that doesn't die on us. We're going to start with endoflames today. Now, endoflames are the first flower you see. They're usually an entry-level flower. Once you get a little bit of mana from your hydrangeas, you go to endoflames because endoflames don't die, which is kind of cool. It's kind of necessary. But they do have to be fed, so we're going to set up some automation to feed them as well. So let's start by making, I usually like to try to make 5 endoflames. Let's see if we can do that. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it takes 2 browns per endoflame, light grays, and red. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's convert all this over. This is going to give us a little bit too much, but that's okay. We're going to have to move these up again. You know how we do. Put you. Move these over so put seeds in there. Perfect. Okay, let's go get our seeds. Let's make some endoflames. Now, I did some exploration in between episodes. I went to find a desert because we're eventually going to get to where we can make something to make slime using cactus. Because there's a swamp that's close. Oh, I did the same one twice. So I had to go get some cacti. I found a jungle in the way. So if you notice, I put a little cocoa cocoa farm out there. Little bitty one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just not quite ready yet. We need more mana before I'm going to be ready to make the thing that lets me make slime balls in the cactus. We need, what is it? One of you, 2 of you, bam, recipe shows. We do that. Let's do this. Now we can speed through it. We're going to make 5, like I said. Oop. And looks like 1 more to go, right? Some days I can count. Some days I can't. You've been watching me. You know this. Alright, so while we're doing this, let me get through these petals that we don't need back in here. Oh, we forgot. We got to pet the goats today, too. I moved goats outside because he wanted some sunshine. So let's pet the goats today. There you go, goats. Whack, whack, whack. Beat him on the head a few times. Alright, now we feel better about the goats. Let's go take our wand with us. And we want to be able to hit that mana spreader. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll throw them down like that. I think that'll be good. Let's see where they're hitting. That one hits that one. I need you to hit that one. I need you to hit that one. And good. Now they're all hitting. Perfect. The correct one. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our endoflames thrown out. Now we got to feed them. So there are 2 ways to feed endoflames. Let's go in here and take a look. An endoflame will eat anything that is flammable. So anything you can put in a furnace, and use as fuel, an endoflame can use. So let me just quickly show you how it works. All you do is you come over here, you throw down something flammable, and one of them will grab it. Let's throw out 4 more. Notice all of them have flames on them, and they'll they burn for approximately the same time as that coal would burn in a furnace. So if I threw down blocks of coal, they'll work the same way. Now if we check the book over here, thank you goats. We go back to generating endoflames. It can only hold the fuel equivalent to 4 times a block of coal. So if you're playing in a mod pack with, say, immersive engineering, and you have the coal coke blocks, you'll be wasting fuel off of that because those burn for a lot longer. Or like a, what do you call them? Blaze lamps. Where you combine all the blaze rods. This is a Botania thing. That would also be wasted because it'll burn a lot longer. But I mean, if you have, say, a blaze farm, you can throw blaze rods down here. You can throw anything you want to down here. Now, from 5 pieces of coal, we made just a little bit of mana. I used up all the mana because I had to refill my mana ring. Or my mana ring. Well, not refill it. I got about 2 bars worth out of it. So we had to make some more mana before we could do anything else. Alright, so now you see the basics of the endoflame. If I threw wood, do I have any wood? No, I think a boat will work though. Let's see. Yeah, see? And he ate the boat. Then he'll throw some more mana. So, and he'll keep doing it until whatever the boat's burn time was. I didn't realize boats had that. Alright, so now we need to go and make something else. Because we don't want to stand there and throw coal at this thing, correct? Okay, do I have any iron left? I forgot to check that before I hit record. Perfect, there's iron. I've been chopping down some wood. So let's take some wood. Let's resort all that real quick to get the wood together. I did figure out how to add the axe to vein miner also, so I can chop down that wood farm really, really easily. What I'm going to do here is we need to make some stuff. Okay, first thing to make is going to be hoppers. I mean, that's not too hard to do. So we need that. I wanted 2 hoppers. And you'll see why momentarily. We're going to try and build out something today. So we also need to build what's called an open crate. Now let me show you an open crate real quick. Wrong page. Alright, Botania, cooperate. The open crate. It's like a dropper or dispenser. But I don't know if you've used a dropper before. A dropper doesn't just drop things. It spits them out. So it can go like a block or two to the left, right, forward, backwards, whatever. An open crate, on the other hand, they accept items from hoppers, and they drop them straight down to the block that's directly below. Pretty simple, right? Now, an interesting effect of the open crate is, when given a redstone signal, any items it drops are prevented from being caught by flowers for about 10 seconds. So if you're doing things with timing, keep that in mind. Let's see now. Items you can insert into the open crate with hoppers, hopper hawks, or droppers. We're going to go just plain old vanilla here. To make it, you need 7 living wood planks. Now, a plank is not the same thing as living wood. Let's sleep real quick, then we'll make it. And when I first discovered this, I was kind of dumb and didn't bother to actually read the book. And I just tried to look at the pictures, and it didn't work right because I did this number here. You notice nothing shows up, right? Well, to me, like, you may be able to see this. I can't actually see the difference in the two. I know there's a difference, but I can't actually see it. My eyes aren't that good. But it's just like when you break down anything else. And now we have this. So we get this, we've got this. Move my tools around. Because I did practice this before the episode started to make sure I actually got it right. Because, let's face it, we all know me at this point. Okay, so I've got some stone slabs. We've got our chests, hoppers, open crate, and redstone. I think 4 pieces of redstone is actually going to be enough. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Yeah. We're going to need a pressure plate too. I forgot to put that in my notes. So we're going to build a very, very simple vanilla device. You can build this without doing any Botania. You just substitute a dropper for the open crate. I'm going to drop this right here. We're going to have, let me think, that's going to lead off of this. Come up to here, to go to here, to go... Oh, I know what it did. I need to put you there, you there, you there. And that'll come up here like this. So now, place this here. Place you here. Place you here. And let's do this. Let's take the ring off. Let's see if I got this right. You fall to here. I got to think about this, guys. Okay, I think this is right. Let's just put... My magnet's still working. I forgot about that. Yeah, so check that out. So what's happening here is the redstone is turning off the hopper. It takes about 5 minutes for items to despawn. So what's happening here is the coal drops on the pressure plate, which activates the redstone, which goes up the steps and deactivates the hopper. Now we just went through pretty much all the coal that I put in there. You notice an issue. If I get around this with a magnet, I'm going to pull all the coal to me, and then we're not going to be making any mana. So there is something else in here. And I got to, let's see, this is going to be under functional. The solenolia. Can we make this? Yes. Let's go make one of these. So we need blue, red, 2 browns, and a piece of grass. Let's see how many of those we've actually got. We need a blue, a red, piece of grass, and 2 browns. I don't have any browns in there. Okay, so we can get one more brown out of here. We'll just take that one. Oh, I need one more piece of grass, don't I? Not grass, let's make the redstone root. Perfect. Seeds, that's what I'm looking for. Perfect, okay. So let's drop these guys in here real quick. I need you, 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 and you. What did I miss? Solenolia. Oh. Duh, JaRyCu. Perfect. I've got this. Now check this out. This little bad boy is pretty cool. So I can take him, sit him right there. Now watch. Really, dude? That was not the intended effect. All your magnets belong to us. Yes, I know this, Solid Magnolia. Why are you not working? Let's see what I did not read. Okay. Disrupts the ring and prevents any items around it from being pulled towards the wearer. Does not require mana. I'm standing in the radius. It's pretty easy. Alright, I don't know what happened there. Okay, now it's working. Maybe it wasn't inside the radius. But we got it going now, so that's all that matters. So let's see if this works out. Let me stand out here and see if it pulls it to me. Perfect, so I can get around it and work a little bit. Now we're making semi-automated mana. Okay, so now let's do the next thing. We're going pretty good so far. That's a good setup, but we're going to run out of coal, right? We could throw wood in there because we got the mini tree farm over there, but we don't have an automated wood source yet. So we need something that works a little bit better. So let's just go and make some coal, but let's use flowers to do it. So the next thing we're going to do is is called an Exoflame, which is this guy right here. Exoflame, instead of turning fire into mana, turns mana back into a heat source. So we're going to power our furnaces. You notice I pulled all the coal out of the furnace inside. We're going to power our furnaces using the mana we're making here, but we're going to make a gain on this. So we need to make, we've got runes of fire. We need to make a rune of summer. 2 reds, light gray, dark gray. So let's go get the stuff we need for this. And we're going to need one of you. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Move that up. We'll make sure we get everything we can first. Summer. Okay, the rune of summer. We're going to need air and earth. Air, earth, watermelon, and slime. Hence why I had to go looking all over the place. I ended up pulling up Mine Atlas, and it turns out the nearest desert, there are swamps about 1,500 blocks away. The desert was about 3,000 blocks away, and the jungle is about 2,500 blocks. I did find a Quark pirate ship, so I did get myself a pirate hat and pirate banner too while I was out there. Picked up some extra gunpowder. We have like a ton of gunpowder now. Let's see, 2 sand. I have sand right there. And we need one of you. Along with, not you. Not nighttime yet, so let's go make this bad boy. Ooh, do we run out of... Wow. That went through that coal pretty quickly. So we're going to need a lot more coal. You. We'll stick that on there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I need a way to get mana back out of here, don't I? I forgot that I used that as the impulse spreader in the last one. That was a pretty dumb move. There we go. And this guy over here picked up my living rock. Remember I told you about that. So the setup's still a little bit too close. It'll be okay though. Now those second tier runes take a good bit more mana than the first tier runes do. But that's okay. Perfect. Now we've got a rune of summer. Okay. Now, we are making that Exoflame. In order to make this, we need the summer and the fire. Did I bring the fire? Yes. 2 reds, a dark gray, and a light gray. There's the light gray. Let's get ourselves one of these. And I know you're up here. Perfect. Oh, I see what's happening there. That's why we went to the coal so quickly. The hopper hog picked up the coal. So we're going to look up something. Because I know there's a way to specify what a hopper hog can pick up. I wonder if there's a way to blacklist it. Let's look at that. Okay. Mana increases its range. Placing item frames will specify which items can or can't. Okay, so I need this. I don't remember how to make a frame. I don't remember how to spell frame, apparently. Oh, yeah, you can do colored frames with cork I've got in here too. But we're going to stick to this for now, so we're going to do sticks and that. That's easy enough. Oh, it's not in here. Perfect. Okay. So normally what you want to do, if you only want to pick up certain things, you put a frame there, and then say I want to pick up just that flower. Well, perfect, I can do that. Now it will only pick up those flowers. But obviously that's not what I'm wanting. I want to tell it to not pick up flowers. So if I read the book correctly, I can take that, stick that in. Okay, yep, see the tooltip picks up only items and frames? Okay, so click it. Shift right-clicking a flower with the wand of the forest. Oh. Pick up only items not in frames. So let's try that. Check that out. That's kind of cool. That's actually, I've never blacklisted before. I didn't know that was possible. So that's kind of cool. So now this will work even better. Throw that down here. Now we'll be able to get a lot more mana out of this. We can go back to making our Exoflame. I need my gray ones. And how many of it was it again? 2 red, 1 gray, 1 of each gray. 2 up here, 2 up here. 2 red, 1 of each gray. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And that was done in the apothecary, so we're going to lose those 2 runes. So there's a way later down the road, once we get some more stuff made, that we can automate runes. And I've never done it before, so I'm interested to try that. Perfect. Exoflames. Okay, so now we're going to take this. And remember how the last episode we made things into floating flowers? We're going to do it again. So we need to dunk this in the pool to make pasture seeds. Then we need 1 of these. And we also need some glowstone. If I remember correctly, it was like this, right? Oh, we need a regular flower too. There you go up there, because I don't need you for now. Flower color doesn't matter, so what do I have the most of? Purple ones. I'm going to use goats' table here. Do it like this. Make it a glittering flower. I'm going to do it like this and like this. Like this. Like that. Make it a floating flower. Then we're going to make a floating exoflame. Because I want to do this. Oh, I forgot I need one more thing. I'm going to do 2 of these, I believe. And I'll come back and make hoppers and all later on. You're going to get the idea from just 1 of these, though. And have you fit into here. I just need something to stand on for now. You're going to get fit into there. You're going to take some wood. And we're going to just stick you right there. Check that out, just like that. Nothing in here. That guy is feeding this with the mana from down there. Nifty, right? So now we're making more charcoal. charcoal is getting dropped into here as it gets made piece by piece, which then gets dropped down here to get eaten by a flower, which gets turned into mana, which fuels this. And bam, now we got a profit. So what do you think about that? Kind of nifty, right? Flowers that don't die, flowers that stop your magnet, flowers that activate furnaces without having to put any fuel in them. Pretty nifty, right? And all of it's on autopilot. Now, in a future episode, like I said, there's a few more things we have to build up first, and we need a lot more mana to get some of this stuff built. But in a future episode, we're going to set up an automated tree farm to feed not only this guy here to make automatic charcoal, but also we're going to do automated living wood, which is pretty cool. I've done that before. That's going to take a decent bit of setup. So that's going to be another few episodes off. Now, I'll do a little bit of future hype here too, because I've got something else in the works. And you may see the first episode by this weekend, if not next weekend. But I'm going to shoot to do it this weekend. I'm going to go and start a second series and start doing JaRyCu Plays Blood Magic. And the reason I'm going to do Blood Magic, and I'm probably going to do it off on the same world just over there, or maybe just across the river. Start building Blood Magic on this side and do Botania on this side. And the reason I want to do both of those is they have some really cool interactions between the two mods. For example, you can create an above ground quarry using those two, and you never dig in the ground. But the entire thing is completely automated, so you can get whatever ores you need, which in the vanilla case would just be what, gold and iron and redstone and diamonds and coal, and have the whole thing automatically processed. So that'll be a goal for down the road, because it's going to take a while to build up too. So if you think that'd be kind of cool, let me know. Write a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends about it, share it out. We have Discords. If you look down in the notes up under the screen here, like scroll down just a little bit, you'll see we have a Discord. For those who are interested in playing around with, if you join the Discord, you can also get whitelisted from my private server, which currently is running a Spigot version of 1.13.2. Got a pretty cool spawn shopping area going on. A lot of cool stuff. And I think that's it. I just completely ran out of stuff to say. My apologies to you for listening to me ramble on. So again, don't forget, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the share button, hit all the buttons, do all the things, hit the bells, do all the whistles. Man, that's pretty cool to me right there, though. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. That's got me kind of hyped up. And let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it still works. Oh yeah. But you know something I just thought about? We need to make one more frame. Because it's picking up the charcoal. Let's do that real quick. And then I'll let you go. Because I forgot, not only coal, but charcoal. You know what? I won't be feeding it coal anymore. So let's just swap it out. Yeah, it didn't grab any more. I thought it was disappearing a little bit too quickly, because the flowers don't pick it up unless they're done eating. So yeah, that works. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. Y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next episode.